Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to VR Essentials. We're going to be doing some live gameplay very soon using the DPVR E4, putting it side by side, or not side by side, but in comparison with the HP Reverb G2, using some live Formula 1 at the Belgium Grand Prix in Automobilista 2. So I'll give you all my thoughts in terms of the graphics, the gameplay, the review, the sound, the audio, absolutely everything we'll do together. So coming right up, everybody, coming right up. All right, let's start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hi guys, welcome back to VR Essentials. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just can the music. There we go. Yeah, so today, very exciting guys, is we're going to be putting two VR headsets side by side, which will be these ones. Let me show you. All right, let me just... All right, so we're going to be putting the HP Reverb G2 and comparing it to the... Everything is inverted on the camera, so I have to... Okay, there we go. Let's just do it like this. It'll be easier for me. So we're going to be putting the HP Reverb G2, which is this one here, this beast here that I've had for a good 2 years, or 3 years even, and the DPVR E4, which was released not too long ago. And I'm going to give you my, we're going to do quite a few laps, in fact, using Automobilista 2. We're going to go to the recent Grand Prix track, which was the Spa, which you can purchase additionally as a DLC. I think it's about $10 or something. On the Automobilista 2. So if I just go to, let me just take this away. There we go. And let me just go to the website. So here are some specs for those who are curious in terms of the differences. So they're both PCVR headsets. So for those who, by the way, are new to the chat and who, let me just go here again. Okay. For those who are new to the chat and who are not in VR, there's a big difference between using 3 different monitors and VR. So when you're in VR, when you put one of these guys on your head, you will really feel like you're inside of the car in an immense way. It just doesn't feel, it feels like you can interact more with your surroundings compared to when you see something on a screen, I guess. And it makes it, for those who are not hardcore professional enthusiasts, it makes it easier for you to set up because you don't need to set up a fake car or all these kind of different things. You can just put one of these inside and then boom, you're transported inside of the actual car itself. So you don't need to change your surrounding in your actual room, which can be cumbersome for some people. Okay, so this the headset, so the DPVR, which is the white one here, came out not too long ago, November, February. Release date was February in 2023. However, the G2, which has been out for quite a while now, was released back in November of 2020. So it's about 3 years old. The retail price for the E4, this one here, is about 549 now. I think it's on promotion at the moment. And this one here is, I think, around 499, if I'm not wrong, or 599. I can't remember the exact price. It's around there. However, for those who are new to VR, you need to know that, unfortunately, HP, who did a collaboration with two people. First people is Valve, who provided the technology for the speakers. The speakers here, which are absolutely amazing, guys. And also for the gasket area. So the gasket and the lenses, I believe, as well. So this part, the front part, you know, and then Mixed Reality, they also did a collaboration with Mixed Reality, with Windows, excuse me, who provided them the software, the Mixed Reality software. Unfortunately, HP have actually closed down quite a while ago, about a year or plus ago, the VR department. So the question is, well, should you still purchase an HP Reverb G2 since, you know, it may be difficult to get the parts if you have an issue, or perhaps the customer service won't be able to be there for you anymore. I believe they're still there, but you know, it might get phased out. So these are really the questions you need to ask yourself before you jump into purchasing one of these. But this is definitely a very, very good budget PC VR. I mean, in fact, this is better than a budget PC VR headset, but it is considered budget PC VR because of its price. However, now the question is, well, whether this DPVR E4 is actually the new standard in VR because of its price. And this is definitely, I would say, comparing it to the both, and I'll show you why in later when we do some gameplay, why this is, you know, a good alternative, a budget PC VR versus this one, which to me is not really a budget PC VR, but it is considered one because of its price, as I just mentioned. But in terms of the quality, I definitely think it's a bit more professional. So in terms of the optics, they're both using what we call Fresnel lenses, which basically is the reason why the form factor for both of these headsets are quite wide, as you can see. So, you know, they're quite large. They're not your flat, you know, Ready Player One kind of VR. You know, they're not like ski goggles, right? And that's because the lenses that they use inside of the actual headset are what we call Fresnel. So they're more rounded. Let me just take off the gasket. They're more rounded inside. So let me just take off. By the way, I use lens inserts by VR-wave.store. You do get a 5% discount when you use the promo code VR Essentials. So the lenses themselves are what we call Fresnel. So they're quite big inside, which is why the headset turns out to be a little bit wider. Both of these headsets are about 480 grams, by the way, so they're quite light to have on your head. And then also, just want to put the thing back on. Okay, there we go. I'm just putting the lens cap back on. Where's the... It tells you if it's left or right, but I just need to position them correctly. Okay, there we go. Where's the thing? Here. Okay, there we go. All right, first one goes on. And then, so both headsets are around 480 grams. And let me just switch back to here. There we go. And then for the IPD, which is basically the distance of how the lens is aligned to your actual eyes, because everyone have different eye specs and all that kind of stuff. So generally speaking, 54 to 74 is more than enough. However, for the G2, it's 60 to 68, which is okay. But do get your eyes checked if you are in doubt whether these kind of headsets will cause any issues. If you don't have the right IPD on your actual face, when you align the lenses to your eyes, then what's going to happen is that it will look blurry. So this is something that you need to be aware about. So the DPVR E4 has one LCD handling for the colors and the grays and the blacks. So it will sometimes mean that it won't feel so dark in darker areas. You'll see a little bit of, a bit like the Quest and the Pico 4, where things look a little bit more grayish, dark gray, than black, pure black. However, with the with this one, with the HP Reverb G2, it will definitely feel much more black in the black areas and clearer. So you have much more contrast between the blacks and the bright areas with the HP. The differences are minimal, but you know, it's nice to have. Now the refresh rate, depending on the developers, you know, the developers need to also do something here. They need to make their games to a specific refresh rate, otherwise it doesn't matter the difference. But the HP Reverb G2 is 90 Hz refresh rate versus the DPVR E4, which can go to 120 Hz refresh rate. And refresh rate means the higher it is, the smoother the gameplay, the faster the response speed you'll get with things happening in the frames in the game. There'll be less ghosting, so everything will look smoother and all those kind of different things. Although between 120 and 90, it'll be very, very minimal, but 120 to 72, you'll definitely notice it quite a bit for sure. In terms of resolution, so it's 4K per eye for the HP Reverb G2 versus HD pretty much for the resolution of the lens for DPVR per eye. Okay. However, DPVR do say that you do get uncompressed 4K resolution using their cable. So even though the cable gives you 4K, the lens is still HD per eye. Okay, it's 4K for both eyes put together, but it's not 4K per eye. But the quality of the uncompression of the game with the cable will be 4K and then transformed into HD versus the G2, which is 4K per eye. So those are the differences there also to take note of. For the field of view, so according to VRcompare.com, VR-compare.com, the rendered FOV is for the DPVR E4 is 96 horizontal versus 115 diagonal. For the G2, however, it's a bit more. For the horizontal is 98 versus 90 for the vertical, so it's less than the DPVR E4, and 107 diagonal. For the binocular overlap is 96 degrees for the DPVR E4 versus 84.31 for the HP Reverb G2. The other difference is that the DPVR only has one battery per one AA battery for the controllers versus two batteries for the G2 for the controllers. But for things like Sims, you don't need controllers anyway. You just need it to click here and there, but you know, you can use your mouse or the wheel. So that's basically it, guys. So what we're going to do now is do let me know if you have any questions about these two headsets. I've been using them for quite some time now. The DPVR, I think I've used it for more than 2 or close to 300 hours now, the DPVR E4, versus the G2, I've used it for thousands and thousands of hours since the last 3 years. So do leave your comments or any questions you have below in the chat, guys. I will be looking at the chat from time to time, so yeah, don't be shy. You know, do leave your questions. Any questions you have other than either these two headsets or for the VR in general. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'm going to start off with the G2. We're going to be running about 20 or so laps in Spa at Belgium on Automobilista 2. And then after that, I will take a small break and come back to the camera and answer everybody's questions. And then we will do another 20 laps with this. And then at the end, I will give you my final overall impression in terms of differences. And we can do a Q&A together. All right, let me just put these guys away and then start the stream. All right, so I'm going to switch on the HP Reverb G2 now. So we're doing everything live together, guys, so you can actually see what I'm doing and all these kind of different things. I'm going to get rid of this because we don't need it. I'm just going to switch off some software that we won't need as well. So what won't I need? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I can switch. So make sure to switch off any software that you're not using on your computer. Otherwise, it will create some issues, some lagging, or you know, these kind of different things. I don't need Edge either. We can get rid of that. Okay, the rest I think I can leave it. Okay. Oh, no, I don't need this. Okay, there we go, got rid of that. All right, so once you're done, once you're happy getting rid of everything, so what just happened there is that we have the mixed reality software. So I'm just gonna click on play so you can see inside of the VR headset. And welcome everybody to the stream. Welcome to anyone who's from the Next Level Racing Discord. Thank you to Next Level Racing, by the way, for the rig. I will show you. So there you go. You just need to click the Windows and Y button in case you do have a G2, but you keep having issues going inside of Windows Mixed Reality. Just want to show you guys the rig very quickly that I'm using today. All right, so I'm just going to grab the camera. There we go. All right, so the rig I'm using today is the Next Level Racing chair. So thank you very much to Next Level Racing, and also, of course, the actual stand 2.0 here. And you can see on the floor there, there's basically a little part here to put your wheels inside. So basically, it means that the chair is locked in. So both wheels are actually inside. Let me see if I can give you a better angle. There we go. So both wheels are inside of the piece, the placeholder there, where basically you can see the wheels, and that basically means that the chair won't move. It will be stuck inside no matter how you brake and all this. And also, of course, we're using the Logitech wheel as well, as you can see there. This guy there, the G923, with the pedals, which are over there. So the pedals are over there, as you can see them there. All right, guys. So let me get the G2 set up and everything. Let me change the microphone first of all. I'm just going to bring the so you can see everything that I'm doing. So I'm going to change the mic. There we go. All right, all good. So I'm going to launch, I'm going to go inside of Windows Mixed Reality once more. All right, guys, so now we're inside of the G2, just grabbing the controllers. Okay. So you can probably hear the mic. Let me just check the stream. Oh. All right, so controller number 1, come online. Controller number 2, come online. All right, there we go. And okay, there we go. So we have both. Oh, I think that's because the light is directly inside of me. So, oh, it's because there's no batteries in this controller. Okay. So let's go to SteamVR. Oh, before I go to SteamVR, I need to open my Logitech software. Okay, it's all working, all good. All right, so now we're going inside of SteamVR Home. So it says waiting. Okay, there we go, we're inside. Okay, so I need to log out of SteamVR Home. There we go. Okay. So normally it's better to open the Logitech software first before you go into SteamVR, otherwise it will create some issues. So it's shutting down. Okay, it's shut down. Let me just make sure it's off. Okay, we should be good to go. You bring that down, put that there. Okay, there we go. Logitech is on. All right. Mixed reality. Here you go. Okay, so now it's working much better. So let's go into SteamVR Home. Seems that my batteries are low in my controllers, so I'll have to change those. All right, let's go to SteamVR Home. So SteamVR is loading, or should be loading. Is there an issue on the program? Okay, there we go. Where it's loading. It's loading. It's just taking its time a little bit. So you're going to see exactly what I see, and then I'm going to close the window so that I can save some graphics. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go to Automobilista 2 from SteamVR Home. Launching. There we go. I'm going to close the window now. Boom. There we go. I'm going to close this. And now you will see the Automobilista 2 coming up on your screen. I'm going to move to the actual cockpit of the car now. Into the seat. Level racing, because yesterday I did quite a lot of laps. I did about 55 laps. So I do have some thoughts about that too. All right, so it doesn't feel like my wheel is connected for some reason. So let's just see what happens. I might have to turn off my camera just so you know, as I'm getting some flicker here and there. Oh, okay, my wheel's connected, so no issue about that. Okay, so I think Assetto Corsa is much better, the engine, in terms of handling OBS and also handling let me just see if I can handle it. Let me know what it looks like on screen, guys. If you see any flicker or you see any issues, let me know on the screen, or whether it looks pretty smooth for you. There's a little bit of latency for me, I have to admit. So, yeah, there's too much latency for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off my camera to begin with, and then I'll have a much better view, better gameplay for you guys as well. All right, give me a moment, guys. Just going to remove my headset. Alright guys, let me test this, see if it's better already. It should be better. Alright, let's test this out. Yeah, it's much better already. Oh, wrong pedal, sorry. Much better already. So guys, just doing a sound test. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments below whether the sound is a little bit too loud or if the engine is okay, if it's leveled together. That'd be great. Let me know in the comments below, guys, and I'll check in just a moment. So we're just doing some test gameplay here, just getting warmed up. It's a very different experience compared to Assetto Corsa, I have to admit. In Assetto Corsa, there's a lot more flickering, jagged edges going around. The graphics aren't as sharp. But in AMS2, it just feels, it just feels much more lifelike. Alright guys, let me just check the chat just to make sure that the audio is okay. And let me see what your comments are. Okay, is the audio okay, guys? Is the audio okay? Is audio okay? Is the engine level? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing audio 1 2 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, let me just remove my headset. Testing audio. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think the audio sounds alright. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an actual race. And we're going to do about 20 laps or so. And hopefully as I race along, I'll be able to... Where's my mouse? I'll be able to talk, although to be honest with you, it's going to be very hard for me to talk and race at the same time. Oh god, my glasses fell. Alright, never mind. Okay, so let me go to return to pit box or exit. Yeah, exit. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going back to the main menu now. And we're going to do a little race, about 20 or so laps. So let me go back. Okay, there we go. So, single race, there we go. And we're going to change the cars. So let me go to cars. And, okay, let me go to Formula Ultimate, there we go. For people who are in Britain, British fans, let's go to Hamilton. There you go. Select. Select. Okay. Circuit. All good. 20 laps. Weather will be a bit cloudy, so all nice. We'll start about 6 o'clock. Although let's change the time. See if we can start a little bit later, around 7. There you go. Okay. Alright, so guys, do leave all your comments below. I will check after 20 laps. And I'll give you all my thoughts and comments as we race. Alright. So I'm just putting my headphones back into my pocket. So I'm going to take off my phone and everything. And I'm just going to just slightly bring down the microphone level. Okay, let's bring it down a bit. There you go. Alright guys, I'm all ready to go now. So, single race. Okay, we got the car, got the track, got everything we need. Let's start this. Whew. Alright. So PCVR guys is absolutely amazing if you have the opportunity. I'm using an RTX 2070. It's only about $1,000 second hand with an i7-9700K, just FYI. Alright, let's go to drive. All right. Oh, we're running the other way. All right. Lovely graphics, as you can see, guys. Oh. I'm just wondering why we're running this way of the track. I don't think it's actually, it doesn't feel like Belgium. Yes, I think maybe I got confused. So let me go and make sure we have the right track. I don't think that was Belgium just now. But yeah, guys, basically I'm using an RTX 2070. Yeah, this is Montreal, it's the wrong track. You can go to group by location and then go to Belgium. There we go, and then we choose the right one. Although let's choose the 2022 one, which will be the most. There we go, this one here, and let's start. All right, now at least we'll start from the right track. All right, so yes, I'm using an RTX 2070 with an i7-9700K Hero Maximus 11 motherboard. Good, solid, medium PC build. I bought it 4 years ago now, and you could probably purchase it for $1,000 second hand also. All right, there we go. So we're currently in second place. It's a very different feeling compared to Assetto Corsa, as I was mentioning earlier. A lot less jagged edges and all those kind of different things. Oh! Also the track feels a little bit different compared to Assetto Corsa. It's much easier to drive on Assetto Corsa compared to AMS2. Alright, here we go. But I do love the color saturation on AMS2. Oh, went on the outside there. So the difficulty is set to about medium, I would say. I do love the graphics. The time of day here is about 7 o'clock at night. So it's twilight, as you can tell. The Logitech G293 is very responsive as well. Alright, we got that one right. 4th gear, 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear. I don't know the actual names of the, you know, of the chicanes and stuff, but never mind. Oh, track limit 105, okay. Okay, got a car behind us. Starting to chase us. Oh, definitely much harder to drive on the AMS2 than we got the Red Bull in front of us. I'm sitting inside of Hamilton's McLaren. Got Max Verstappen just in front of us. Not yet very comfortable in the car, I have to say. I was much more comfortable inside of Assetto Corsa's F1 car. But I'm getting there. But it feels really, really amazing inside of here. Just absolutely phenomenal. 2nd gear. Alright, there we go. It's the last corner, last chicane. Alright, off we go. Not quite sure what our speed is. About 300 km almost. Oh. Track limit 2.5, okay. Got another warning. We're reaching about 300 kilometers an hour, which is pretty amazing. No! Always here, I always get it wrong here. Okay, it's about the same on the Assetto Corsa here in the 4th gear.
It sounds like I have a puncture, to be honest with you. I can hear something in my rear wheels. Or maybe part of the car has dropped. Not quite sure. Something definitely there. Alright, full speed, 7th gear, 8th gear. I have to say the graphics are absolutely amazing inside of the G2. I tried the Pimax the other day, the Pimax Crystal, and I mean the graphics in the Crystal were absolutely to die for. I really want to try and see if they can send me the Crystal to have on the channel, but I very much doubt that that will happen, but you never know. But I have to say that the G2 is handling this like absolutely amazingly. Alright, let's see if I can do a better job here. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're 8th gear. Let's see if I can handle the next one better as well. Okay, I'm going slow this time, as you can tell. Oh, bit of oversteer here. Alright, into 4th gear for this one. You can definitely hear something at the back of my tires. It doesn't seem to be stopping me from driving. Oh. So everyone else is still behind. Driving in Hamilton's car. Thank you, Hamilton. You can download all the mods, by the way. Later after I finish this, I will show you how to actually go and download the mods and stuff. There's also been an update with AMS2 not too long ago. Just trying to talk and to drive at the same time, not easy. 5th gear, 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd gear, there we go. Alright, here we go. Oh. There's no one behind. So someone was asking me, how do you change the graphics so that you don't get so many jagged edges or flickering on the screen? Well, you can do that in the anti-aliasing settings first of all. You can also do this by changing the multi-sampling settings as well. 5th gear. And also, of course, you need to set up your NVIDIA card or your Ryzen card, AMD card, to the correct levels as well, of course. Not again. Got 3rd warning. I don't know how many laps we have to go. Alright. So we're using the G2 at the moment, everybody. I will put the DPVR E4 on later and give you my thoughts. No. That's what happens when I talk and try to drive at the same time. You really need to focus. It really requires you to focus 100%. Oh no! Alright, let's go. Still no one behind us. And of course, the better your graphics card and your CPU, then you will also be able to not have so many jagged edges and flickering happening in your gameplay as well, of course. But saying that, also the better your VR headset, then the less flickering and the less jagged edges you'll also get. And I have to say that the G2 really eats graphics for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No. Oof. Oh no. Alright, if I go past the track limits once more, that's it. I'll have to forfeit. Okay, almost there. 5th gear, 6th gear, 5th gear again. No! Ah, that's it, I think. No, they're letting me allowed? Okay, it's allowed. Still no one behind us. No! Oh man. Overstretched that one again. Wasn't focusing. Overstretched that one as well. It looks like it's getting darker. Hopefully it doesn't become nighttime too soon, as I won't be able to see, to be honest with you. Alright, 5th gear. I'll also give you my thoughts in terms of the rig itself a bit later on, because this is the rig by Next Level Racing, the Stand 2.0, which you can fold, so you can move it around if you need to. Alright, there's a chicane here. 5th gear for this one. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal. You really do feel like you're in the car here. The only issue with this headset, I would say at this moment in time, only because I was able to try the Pimax Crystal, is the field of view. The field of view feels a little bit tunneled inside of here. 2nd gear, there we go. Should be able to enter it nicely this time. Still no one behind us. Alright, let's go. So yeah, so the field of view is a little bit, it's only 90-degree field of view. So it feels a little bit repressed on the sides. When I wore the Pimax Crystal on, it was absolutely amazing. Like I could see so far on the sides. It was pretty phenomenal. Alright, 5th gear for this one. I don't need to take any risks since we're so much in front. 4th gear for this one. Or for me, and oh no. Final warning for track. Sorry, I was reading the pop-up just in front of me. Final warning. So if I cross the track again, Then this time they will eliminate me. No! Alright, let's go, go, go. 6th gear, 7th gear, 8th gear. But as you can see, I don't know whether you can see on the stream or not, but the graphics of the trees and you know, the quality of the textures that are around are absolutely amazing. Really, really nice. I'm not getting that much flickering or, you know, all those kind of different things. I'm just getting a little bit of latency here and there, but I think it's because I'm recording on the stream, because generally speaking, when I'm not recording, it is, the frames per second are much faster. Let's go, go, go. I can read all the text and everything. I mean, I'm not getting a headache whatsoever. I'm not getting motion sickness whatsoever. It's just absolutely phenomenal in here. Really phenomenal. And then later what I'll do is I'll change the time of the day as well. We'll race more towards maybe 6 o'clock or around there. Alright, I don't want to make any track issues this time. Alright, let's go, go, go. Whew. You really do feel the speed. And also what you can do is you can take a fan and blow the fan towards your direction, so it makes you feel like you're, you know, like you have air, wind coming towards you, blowing towards you. So it'll even increase the immersion even more. You could just get one of those portable fans that you can just clip on the front of your rig or the side of your rig or something. And no need to spend, you know, a heap of money on it. Okay, we have some back markers now. Alright, it's... oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I got a penalty. I'm not quite sure what my penalty is, though. No! Ah, Jesus. I wasn't focusing again. I was reading the text. Alright, let's catch the back markers. Drive-through penalty. I gotta go into the pit lane. No, I don't want to lose my spot. Okay, let me see if I could just get through to the back marker first. Oh, sorry. Why is he going so slowly? Whoa! God, almost had an accident there. So I gotta go through the pit lane as I have a penalty. I'm just not quite sure where the pit lane is, to be honest with you. As you can see, I have the icon flashing there. And it is getting pretty dark now. Alright, so where's the pit lane? Not quite sure where the pit lane is. Okay, I think I know where it is now, the pit lane. I'll have to get it on the next lap. Got more back markers there. Yeah, the graphics are pretty cool, very smooth. I can see the details in the trees. With the contrast of the dark here, because it's getting nighttime now. Okay, you got more back markers. Okay, I don't want to bump into him. Why is he going so slowly? God almighty. No. Alright, so we're gonna have to go into the pit lane next in this lap. Oh, bit of oversteer there. So after 20 laps, which I think is in about 6 laps or maybe 10 laps or so, I will swap VR headsets and I will use the DPVR E4. At the moment we're using the HP Reverb G2, everybody. Alright, so let me go into the pits. So the pits should be here. Ah, there they are. There's the pits. So what do I do? Unsportsmanlike conduct. What did I do? Alright, so we're in second gear. You see the pit? You can definitely see a little bit of, you know, loss in frames here because I'm recording and stuff. Alright, we're still in first position, which is all good. But he's right behind me though, he's on my tail, I can tell. Oh, both of them are here, oh my god. No, no, you idiots! No! Oh my... Oh, these idiots! Okay, I have to catch them up again. Alright, let me get them. Here's one of them. Alfa Romeo. Is that Bottas? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, a little bit of oversteering there. Alright, let me go and catch the other one. As we're still in second position now. Not quite sure how many laps we still have to do. Trying to look at my... Okay, he's over there. Second gear, alright, there we go. Take the chicane. First gear. Alright, let's get him. I love the little detail of the sparks. I don't know if you saw the sparks just now on the tail of his car. Okay, how many laps do we need to do? Another 7 laps, guys. Another 7 laps. Okay, so we have a back marker at the same time. Sorry mate. Okay, here's number one, he's in front of us. See if we can catch him. We're definitely going faster than him. Okay, I want to do this as clean as possible. As Max Verstappen. Okay, we'll get him here. Nice and clean. Okay, it's just behind us. And he does play dirty, as earlier he pushed me into the barriers. Oh, he's just there, look at that. Look at that, it's side by side. Ooh, that was close. Very, very close battle here. Alright, we're in fourth gear for this one. Oh, it's hard to keep. Alright, I think we're clear for now. No need to brake on this one. Slightly braking on this one. Fifth gear for this one. Alright. We've got another six laps to go, everybody. 6 laps to go on the G2. Having absolute bored of the time. I mean, I could stay here for a long time. Really, really long time in here. But I hope we can finish the race before it gets too dark. Ah, damn it. Alright, so there's another back marker right in front of us. Reaching the 300 kilometers per hour. Almost. 296, 297, 298, 299. Take this one into 5th gear. Alright. 4th gear. It's a back marker there who's gonna let us through. Alright, nice. Full throttle on this one. 7th gear, 8th gear, going back to 7th, 6th gear, 5th gear. Trying to adjust the throttle. There we go. 6th gear, 5th gear. Brake a little bit on this one. Oh, didn't brake enough. 4th gear, 3rd gear. Almost lost control of the vehicle, but we managed to make it through, so it's all good. 7th gear. 8th gear. And sorry that I don't have my camera on, everybody. It's just that the computer could not handle it, so I had to turn off the camera. Oh, this is what happens when I talk. Alright, another 4 laps, everybody. Another 4 laps to go. And then I will switch to the DPVR E4. Alright. Yeah, having a really ball of a time. A little bit of loss of frames here and there, but that's only because really, you know, I'm recording and got my softwares on and all that kind of stuff. But generally speaking, when I'm not recording, I will do absolutely fine, no loss of frames. Everything will work just great. Alright, 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear, 6th gear, no braking, 7th gear, 8th gear, 7th gear, 6th gear, a little bit of braking here, 5th gear. It's a little bit hard to get some grip. 6th gear, 5th gear, no braking yet, 5th, 6th, let go of the pedal, put back on, 7th gear, and then we take it all the way in 8th gear, full throttle. The G923 is very responsive. It's not the best of wheels, but honestly speaking, very, very happy. 2nd gear, there we go. Alright, all good. Whew, we're almost done with the race, guys. Another 3 laps to go. I always take this one a little bit too deep. Oh, hopefully I don't get a penalty. No, it seems to be okay. But yeah, I'm loving the UI inside the car. Really, really awesome in here. It seems that there was an update recently which makes it that whenever you reposition yourself in a car, no matter what happens, if you try to move, you will basically always be in your seat, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. It felt weird at the beginning. It took me some getting used to that. So if I try to go forward, then the screen goes forward. I have less movement in the car, but at the same time it helps to feel like you're centered in the right position at the same time. So a little bit of give and take there. I can't wait to try foveate rendering where whatever I'm looking at is going to be clear, but whatever I'm not looking at is going to be blurry, because that will give me even a more realistic VR experience. Alright, 2nd gear, there we go. Nice and easy. Another few laps. Took it a little bit too wide. Alright, time is starting to get pretty dark. Still happy, still having a great time. The headset doesn't feel heavy on my face. Feels very comfortable. The G2 is definitely my go-to VR headset at the moment in terms of PC VR. Alright, struggling to get a bit of grip here. Alright, let's go, go, go. 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear, 6th gear again. No braking, full throttle. 7. 8th gear, 7th, 6th gear, 5th even. Alright, let's go, 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 go. I have to say that the Next Level Racing chair is very, very comfortable. I love this chair. It's so soft and it doesn't burn my back. Like some chairs tend to heat up quite a lot and you feel like some burn or something that's uncomfortable on the back of on your back. But I have to say that this chair is not uncomfortable whatsoever. It's very, very comfy. So I took a little bit too deep again. Another 2 laps, guys. 2 laps to go, then I'll be done with the HP Reverb G2. And I'll be giving you my review with the DPVR E4. I love the graphics. I do use the assist, the driving assist, but that's only because I really feel it gives another dimension to the game. But when augmented reality is gonna go into sports, then I would imagine that drivers and drivers will most probably be using these kind of technologies when they're going to be driving in real life. I love how the car just glides here. It's really phenomenal. No need to brake. It just goes with you, you know, just flies. Another back marker. Not quite sure what my best score is, best lap time is on this game. We have to check later what my best lap time is. Got 1 more lap to go. You got a back marker here. Oh, something happened to the car. Lost it there. First gear. Well, he doesn't want to let me go. All right, he wants a race. Let's race then. One more lap to go, everybody. Alright, we'll get him in here. There we go. Nicely done. Slow back marker. Alright. Full throttle. Oh. Gotta be careful, it's the last lap. Don't want to have any stupid accidents on the last lap. That would be just very, very stupid. Alright, coming to the last corner, the last chicane. Second gear. Alright. Here comes the finish line, everybody. Alright, there we go. Whew. Absolutely amazing. Oh man. So this took 40 minutes. Wow, 40 minutes, everybody. Best lap was 1:54.960, so let's see if I can break that time using the HP Reverb G2, sorry, using the DPVR E4, as I will be changing from the G2 to the E4 in just a moment. So let me just exit the main menu. There we go.
All right, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on my camera again. All right, let me get it on. Let me switch off the HP. All right, so we got the HP switched off. Let me go to my camera software. All right, there we go. Live shoot. All right, camera's coming back on. All right, so that was pretty awesome, to be honest with you. Let me just let's go here. Okay, go to window. All right, there we go, we're done. So yeah, so let me check my phone, everybody. All right, so are you guys still with me? Are you still here, everybody on the stream? For some reason, it says there's only one person here, but there should be more. Why is YouTube not promoting the live stream? Or is it just saying that there's one person, but there's more than one person? Let me check. Yeah, so guys, I was just playing some AMS2 with Belgium at Spa using the G2. That's what we first started, was the G2. And now what we're going to be doing is, let me just put inside that we're going to start with the DPVR very soon. So we're starting, just finished G2. Just finished HP Reverb G2. And just taking a quick break. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to, whilst I take a break, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the DPVR E4 now. So I'm going to unplug the G2. All right. There we go. So I'm going to unplug the display port and all that kind of stuff as well. All right, so the G2 is now unplugged. So what we're going to do is going to set up the DPVR E4. Let me just also make sure that I turn off all the softwares that I need to switch off for Windows Mixed Reality. Okay, there we go, and task. All right, and presentation font cache, don't know what this is. Okay. Don't know why WhatsApp is still there. It's weird. Let me just delete, remove some software from my computer. So let's remove WhatsApp. Don't want this on my computer. Okay, and let me remove the Pimax software also because I don't need it anymore. Yes, I'm sure. I will definitely ask Pimax and see whether they're willing to send me a unit for longer because I really loved it. I think it's a really good headset for for Sims. All right, let me hook up the DPVR E4 now. YouTube, please promote the video. That'll be great. So it's very simple. I just need to plug it in and put the DisplayPort, the USB in, and I'm done. I can find it. All right, so the DPVR E4 is now plugged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the software. So I go to DPVR. There we go. Here it is. Run as admin. Yes. Let me just get rid of these controllers here. Okay, there we go. So it's nationalizing. Don't know if you can see. So firmware version. Oh, I think there's a new firmware update if I'm not wrong. So let's just do a... let's go and update the headset first. Update now. There we go. All right, so we've got a new firmware update, everybody. Okay, there we go. Cool, and then I can do a video during the week to talk about the firmware update and make sure that everything's okay. So it's going to take a little while. We've got 700 megs also to update here. So let me just close Steam so it'll be faster. So it'd be very interesting to see whether there's going to be any issues. All right, so it's going to take maybe a couple minutes. So yeah, but so far my experience using the HP Reverb G2 was completely phenomenal, really, really amazing. Sorry about that, guys. Camera just fell. So yeah, so what I'll do is after the firmware update has done, I will do another 40 laps in using the DPVR. Sorry, another 20 laps using DPVR. We'll change the time though. We'll go from twilight to around the daytime, just to see the difference. Okay, and then so that's what we'll do. Let me. But I have to say that using the G2 really does a great job in handling the graphics and also, you know, getting rid of those jagged edges and all those kind of things. And the headset doesn't feel like it gets hot. And, you know, the only reason why it's hot in my room at the moment is because the lights, to be honest with you, they're shining bright on me. Normally I don't put lights shining bright on me. But I'm really happy about that. So we'll see whether the DPVR E4 can handle graphics better than, you know, than the G2 itself. Francesco is asking if it's Quest 2 is still better. No, Quest 2 is not better than any headset that's PCVR built. Quest 2 does an okay job for PCVR as far as the reviews I know are. And Francesco was asking also what lenses DPVR uses. So I believe I spoke about this earlier, which are the Fresnel lenses, which are HD quality per lens, per eye. So both eyes together is 4K, but per eye is HD actually. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, the update's almost finished, everybody. Nice animation. I think they've done a nice job here with some of the graphics, and you can tell they're pretty professional, right? And they're really trying their best to convey the message that they are solid people. I think that's quite important as a brand, especially if it's a new brand you don't really know and headset you haven't really used before and all these kind of things. All right, it's preparing my environment. So once the update has finished, what's going to happen is I will have to reconfigure the play space. Now with the G2, I don't need to do that. If I'm doing sims and stuff, it just knows automatically that, you know, there's no play space, or the play space will always be remembered until I delete it. But with the DPVR, I find that more often than not, I have to redo the play space every time when I turn it off and I turn it back on. So let's see if the new firmware update makes it so that it doesn't have to do that, because honestly, when I'm doing, you know, sims, I don't need a play space. Like, I just don't need one. So I don't need a headset to ask me to do one, you know, to be honest with you. It should just know on its own automatically that it's somewhere in the room and not necessarily know where that center is. And then when I recenter the actual headset, it will just create that recenteredness automatically and without having to do a play space every single time. Having a play space is great for, you know, doing Beat Saber or doing, you know, any game that requires you to move around a lot, whether it's a first-person shooter, RPG, a role-playing game, or, you know, all these kind of different things. But for sims, you know, more or less we're sitting down all the time. We don't really need to know that, you know, there's a play space all the time. Okay, it's about to finish. But do go and check out the through the lens footage that I've done with the DPVR E4, because I'm pretty amazed by the Fresnels, to be honest with you. All right, the software assistant starting off again. All right, so it says offline, so let me plug in the headset now. If it still says offline after you've, you know, put everything in. Oh, it says ready. Okay, so room setup. So let me get the controllers.
scan room environment. Please walk around the room or look around.
Alright, so I have the headset with me.
Until the scan is complete.
And I have the controllers. I don't know why YouTube is saying there's only one person watching the video. I really doubt there's only one person watching, but anyway. Maybe it's a bug from YouTube. YouTube, if you could fix that, that would be great. Or if they're just blocking my YouTube stream, I'm not quite sure.
Room environment scan completed.
All right,
Confirm
so
ground height. Please look down to see if the virtual ground height is correct. If the height is incorrect, you can touch the controller on the ground to adjust. Press A or X to confirm, or B or Y to reset. Ground height has been confirmed.
All right, so we're done with the play space. Let me just bring everything down. Let me make sure we're in 120. Room setup has started. Okay. No.
Confirm in C2 boundary. Press A or X to confirm, or B or Y to reset.
Okay, so we're just finishing the setup. There we go.
Has been set up.
In-situ
the
done.
room setup is complete. Now you can start the
Start
VR
Steam.
game and
Oh, we
dive
can
into
start
the
Steam on the
immersive
controller
new
now.
world.
Okay, great. All right, so let me just go to the settings very quickly. Okay, that's all done already. Yes. I just want to check that we're on 120 hertz. Yes, we are. So we're going to be running at 120 and not 90 this time. Let me just do my IPD very quickly. Okay, I'm done on my IPD. Okay. So now I'm inside of SteamVR Home. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go inside of AMS2. So give me one moment. It's still loading SteamVR. Ah, there we go. We're inside of SteamVR Home. Okay, so I'm having some latency, so that means that my camera is using the power. So I'm going to switch off the camera now. So let me just switch scenes. There we go, so you can see. And I'm going to switch off my camera. There we go. And I'm also going to switch off, let me just get rid of that. Put that down, there we go. I'm also going to, let me just get rid of this. And what else do I need to do? Let me just make sure I switch off all the various different software. So I'm going to change my mic also to the mic of the actual headset. Test, test, test. All right, you can hear. Test, test, test. All right, so I'm just doing a sound test. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. We're inside of the DPVR. Testing 1, 2. Testing sound, testing 1, 2, 1, 2, testing 1, 2.
think we're good. There we go. All right, so I'm launching Automobilista 2 now. All right, so we're inside of the Automobilista 2. However, where's the sound control? The volume, I forgot. Where's the volume control? All right, so I'm just going to go inside of one of the things to test the sound, make sure everything's working okay. All right, I'm just clicking on start, just to do a sound check. Because I can't hear any sound coming from the speakers or anything, so I need to test it out. All right, so there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so what we'll do in that case is we'll put the sound from the speakers. Okay, there you go. So now you hear the sound from the speakers. Oops. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll pass my audio from the speakers, from my headphones, into the from the headphones of the PC instead of you know, the headset, because there is some technical issue there. All right, guys. So we're inside. I'm just adjusting the sound and everything. Let me just adjust the screen as well. Okay. So first, we're just going to adjust the sound before I move on to finalizing the screen, what you see on the screen. So let's do a sound check. Testing sound. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing sound. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing sound. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Oh, my testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you guys hear the sound? Okay, there's definitely sound coming. Yes, you have sound. Okay, great. All right, so we'll just up the sound a little bit of the gameplay. There we go, slightly, and then I'm gonna bring this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. All good. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to do 20 laps. I'm just going to, actually before I do 20 laps, I'm just going to first get used to this new headset first. Let me up the volume on my, there we go. I mean, when I mean new headset, of course, I don't mean literally it's new. I mean that I just changed from the G2 to the DPVR. So, YouTube, please do your best to promote the video. Don't know why it says there's only one person watching, which is very irritating. Where's the VR Essentials gang? Where are you guys? Are you guys there? If you are, please write in the comments below. That'd be really cool. Alright, so we're just doing a lap or two, just getting used to stuff. Oops. And when you change VR headsets, it also changes your driving for sure. So we're here at Spa in Belgium on the track using the DPVR E4. I think we'll be good at the end of this specific track. Then I'll start the race, my 20 lap race. But for those who are staying on the stream, I believe you could already see some of the differences between the G2 and the DPVR E4, guys. Alright, so we're gonna exit.
We're going to exit. Let me just check the stream, make sure you guys can hear properly and everything. So let me just check that. Seems okay. Are you guys still here? Okay, let me just go to the... Okay. All right, so let me start the actual race. Okay, so I need to remove this, put that back on, and then put this back on. All right. So there's definitely more latency now. I will have to change some of the settings. Yes, okay. So we're back to the main screen now. Okay, there we go. Let me go back. Let me go to the options. Let me go to performance, is it? Well, everything is not so really high, to be honest with you. Oh, except for this one. So let me just bring that to 4, maybe. Everything else seems to be okay. So, I don't know what else I can really bring down, to be honest. Maybe bring this to a medium. And maybe they bring this to 1 in that case. That's because the DPVR E4 can't really handle the G2 as well as... Sorry, it can't handle the graphics, the performance, as well as the G2, so... Okay, we're good here. So let's do a single race. We're going to change some of the details here. We're not going to do 7 o'clock anymore. We're going to do about, let's say, 6 o'clock this time. Okay. And then instead of... see whether it can handle this weather. Okay, let's just see if it can handle it. We're going to change car, so let me go to livery, select, and for those who are Lando Norris fans, let's do Lando Norris today. All right, let's do this. And guys, you can go online and download all the various different stuff. All right, just switching off some lights here. All right, so it's loading. Everything's loading. Everything's good. Going to do 20 laps, guys, just like what we did with the G2. We're going to do it with the DPVR E4, and I'm going to give you my thoughts as we drive. All right, let's do this. Alright, so the race has started. Alright, a little bit of banging into people. The visibility is pretty incredible. Can't really see anything, to be honest with you. Really incredible visibility. Can't see anything. Alright, that was an easy pass. So we're now in first position. And you really can't see the corners coming. It's pretty incredible, I have to say. So the first thing is there's definitely more jitter. A little bit more jitter with the DPVR E4 because we are streaming. Oh no. There's no one behind me, luckily. So I'm talking and I'm also driving at the same time, which could make it a bit hard. And in these conditions,
very hard to see anything. Very treacherous conditions, oh my god. You got some of the guys behind. We're catching up already. Now the field of view is better. You can definitely notice the field of view being better, for sure. And I think this kind of climate helps DPVR because it hides all the mistakes. Basically the fog is hiding all the mistakes of the DPVR. Oh, didn't see this. But I am getting more loss of frames. Now we are running at 120 Hertz, everybody. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this lap, and then I'm going to swap the refresh rate from 120 to 90 Hertz. Because it's possible that the issue is coming from that. It is making a bit difficult for me to play, to be honest with you. And we're going to see whether it's a much better performance at 90 Hertz compared to 120 Hertz, guys. So let me pause the video now. But as you can tell, if I just stop the video, let me just go here so they don't bump into me. But as you can tell already, there's much less detail on the wheel itself. The edges are already met. There's more jagged edges, more flickering going on with the DPVR compared to the G2. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch off 120 Hertz and I'm going to change to the 90 Hertz refresh rate, everybody. So let me just exit here. There we go. Maybe take off the headset. What we're doing now is basically I'm just changing from 120 Hertz to 90 Hertz because yeah, it wasn't really working well in 120 Hertz. I was getting a lot of flicker. So let me just get rid of DPVR. There we go. So we closed it up. Let me just make sure it's all properly closed. It's not. Exit. Yes. Okay, so it's all nicely exited. Okay, good. So now I'm going to open it once more. There we go. It's initializing. Okay. It's ready to go. Oh, good. So now we're going to start Steam. There we go.
I'm going to change mic as well. All right. All good. All right, so I'm back inside of the DPVR. And now I'm going to go back to Assetto Corsa, to Automobilista 2 once more. So I'm launching. Test, test, test. Yes, the mic's working, all good. All right, so AMS2 is starting again. So I'm going to go back to the cockpit. There we go. Recenter my view. All right. And then we'll see whether I have a better experience. Alright, so I'm inside the headset again. Sorry, I was just cleaning my lenses. Now, I am wearing glasses for this one. For the G2, I didn't need to wear any glasses whatsoever. I can see that the graphics are already better at 90 Hertz. I can already tell. So let's go to single race again. Let's change the weather again, because I think the forecast here is a little bit too much. Maybe we can use this one. So this was a bit much, I think. Yeah, that was too much. So I think a little bit is good. It's a little bit nice. And then we'll change the weather to more towards the afternoon, around 1. There we go. So we'll save this. We're doing 20 laps. We'll stay with Lando Norris's car. And then, okay, so let's start. Let me just double check that the stream is working, that you guys can actually hear before I start playing. Okay. All right, test 1 2, test 1 2. Yep. You guys are here, all good, cool. All right, so 90 Hertz, here we go. Let's see if it's any better. So let's start. I do love this next level racing chair rig. I mean the chair, I love the chair. The rig is not bad. I'll talk about the rig a bit later. Because I'm not quite sure if the rig is meant for F1. To be honest with you, I think it's more meant for normal cars or, dirt rally and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm still getting some little bit of latency on the side. So what I'm going to do is let me bring up my Steam VR options for one moment. Okay, let me go to video settings, AMS2, bring it down to 62. Oh, I know what I can do. I can go to... oh, I don't have reprojection on here, of course. So yes, let me bring it down to 66%. There we go. Turn to game. Okay, that's much better. So I'm running at 66%. All right, let's do this. All right, just need to recenter my view once more. It's not super center for me. Okay, now it's much better. All right, and then let's resume. All right, let's go, go, go. It works so much better in 90 Hertz, it's incredible. 120 Hertz, I definitely have some issues for sure. No. Alright, they're all behind me. So as you can tell, there's definitely a bit of a loss of frames for sure with the DPVR E4. And remember that I'm not running the multi-sampling, is at ×4 instead of ×8 with the G2. I also brought down the multi-sampling to medium instead of high. So on the G2 I can definitely bump up the settings more than on the DPVR. Alright, second gear. And this kind of weather really does hide the imperfections of the G2 because the fog, of course, is hiding all the pixels that are flickering. So I think in terms of display, the G2 is definitely more powerful than the DPVR E4 for sure. I think the only thing is that if you're going to purchase a DPVR E4, you need to have a more powerful PC. I think if you're going to be using an RTX 2070 with the G2, with the E4, you may not feel like you're having a great time because of all the flickering. But if you have an RTX 4090 or something, or 380 Ti, then I think you'll have a much better experience. But I have to say that for when I'm not streaming to YouTube, my experience is much better. It's not much better, but it is better. I don't have to bring the sampling down. Nor do I have to bring down the anti-aliasing down. So we're in 8th gear at the moment, we're going full throttle. You can see all the special effects here, all the fog around, all this kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. It really does give nice atmosphere to the game. Luckily I'm not getting any penalties. 4th gear. I can definitely feel the loss of frames though.
pretty... I mean, it does give me a bit of headache, to be honest. That's the only issue. I think the DPVR E4 does much better in like RPG games. I think it's great for that. I mean, if you have an RTX 2070, then it'll be great for that. You can see all the flickering going on the road there. I'm not sure if you can see on the screen, but I can see in the headset. Oh, took it too long. Alright, we're going at almost 300 kilometers an hour now. Pretty phenomenal. Alright, this time we took it a little bit better. Oh, took it too deep. Full throttle on this one. It's amazing to see these hands on that virtual reality steering wheel, because it really makes you believe like they're your hands. So it's pretty incredible. You really do believe it. And guys, do make sure to like and subscribe, as I will give you my full review of the DPVR E4. I just want to make sure I spend enough time in it before I actually give my review of the headset itself. I just feel that there's all these, there are a lot of content creators who maybe will try it for, 4 hours or 3 hours, and then they give you a review, but by the end of the day, it's not a real, true review. Alright, full throttle, 290 kilometers per hour. Can we make 300? Yes, 302 kilometers per hour now. I can't imagine what the real drivers have to go through to put their body through the G-force, because obviously in virtual reality we don't feel the G-force. Oh, took it too deep. So hard to keep it on the road. All right, nicely done here. Alright, track limit 105. Damn it, took it too deep. I was reading the label that came up on the screen. You really need to be focused 100% in this game. So far the headset's comfortable, it's okay. Feels pretty light so far. I will definitely let you know after I finish the 40 laps. We still have 12 laps to go. So guys, welcome to the stream for those who are just joining. I'm playing with the DPVR E4 at the moment. Maybe I should put something on the screen to make it clear that it's the DPVR. Braked a little bit early on this one. Not again. See, I'm really losing frames here. It's pretty amazing. Here as well, I'm losing some frames. And frames come back here. Second gear. Got another 13 laps to go. 12 laps to go. You can see what I mean, right? If you were watching the stream when I was using the G2 earlier, the G2 really is a very, very powerful headset. So it's able to really eat those frames, and no matter what, it makes me feel like I have a more powerful PC when I'm using the G2 compared to using the DPVR. It makes me feel like I need to get a more powerful PC when I'm using the DPVR E4. mean, it does go very, very fast, but I'm definitely getting I'm definitely not feeling comfortable. That's the issue. Oops, overtook it again. Oh my god, these loss of frames are really killing my head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try another track that maybe doesn't have so many so much fog in it, and I'll put less less not so many laps. Okay, let's change the track conditions. Weather. Let's go to sunny. There we go. Let's change the number of tracks to, let's say, 10. Alright, there we go. Start. Yeah, because that was just too much. I mean, there's too many loss of frames. It's not able to handle the power like the G2. The G2 can just throttle its way in like nobody's business. And really, it's just amazing that, HP didn't continue. Otherwise, it would still be king of PCVR. Okay, let me just recenter my play space, because I didn't do it properly just now. Okay, there we go, it's better. Let me get to resume. Oh! One warning. So now you can see during the daytime how the DPVR is handling the graphics, right? It's handling it very differently. Don't knock me out, Jesus Christ. The third gear. Now you can see all the jagged edges and the flickering around. I mean, I can see it. I don't know whether you can see on the recording. Alright, we're in second gear. Alright, so we're still getting those loss of frames as I was getting before we had the bloom on. Ah, dear, 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 dear. Overshot it. Yeah, so I'm not sure whether you can see on your screen or not, but I'm getting a lot of, jagged edges and flickering and all this kind of stuff all around me. So, and also definitely getting some loss of frames. Very hard for me, to be honest, to be driving right now. Very tough. I'd love to be able to test this headset, the DPVR E4, with, with a more powerful computer, just to see the difference. Overshot it, never mind. Ooh, it's so hard for me to drive. Very hard for me to drive, oh my god. I think this will have to be my last lap, to be honest. What I'm going to do after this lap is I'm going to switch off the DPVR and we're going to go back into the G2 just to, double check that, indeed it is a much more powerful headset. And I'll put back all the original settings of the anti-aliasing and the multi-sampling that it had earlier. And I will just see the differences. Alright, last few corners. And then we're going to call it a day. So we're running with the DPVR E4 right now, guys. Overshot a bit. Alright, there we go. So guys, I'm going to take off the DPVR E4 now and we're going to go back to the G2. One moment. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch off the DPVR and I'm going to put the G2 back on. So let me just get rid of Steam and everything because we don't need it anymore. And also get rid of this.
All right, so I'm just plugging in the HP. All right, so the G2 is been plugged in. Now the Windows Mixed Reality software will come back online once more in just a moment. I guess. All right, the headset is coming back online. There we go. All right, let's go back into Windows Mixed Reality. All right, just need to do that a few times and then it goes in automatically. There we go. All good. So we're going to change the microphone now and I'm going to change the speakers also. There we go. And change it to this. Test. Okay, little plug here. Alright, so normally you should see my screen. Alright, yes. See the screen. Okay, so do that. Okay. So now I have the HP Reverb G2 on my face. I'm going to go into SteamVR. All right, there we go. Boom. Start SteamVR, and then we're going to go back in, and I'm going to put the settings of AMS2 back to the original settings as what they were before. And you're going to see the differences between the DPVR E4 and the G2. They're both going to be running at 90 Hertz refresh rate. Okay, so no more battery on here. Okay. Where are my batteries? Here. Let me get rid of this and this and this. There we go. So the batteries take a little bit of time to, I mean the G2 takes a bit of time to log it to SteamVR for some reason. Come on. Okay. Come on, where's my... I just charged the batteries, so they should work just fine. Oh man. I think my rechargeable batteries are... Oh no. Okay, let me try the other controller. My controller batteries unfortunately are after
3 years, I think, are gone. Okay, let me try and press SteamVR once more. See what's going on there. It says searching. Why does it say searching? Yeah, I think that's why. Alright, so I think it's because the DPVR software was on there. Okay, let me see if I can go back in now. Yeah, I need to change the batteries once more. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now we should be able to go into SteamVR. Should be all good. There we go. Something's happening. Yes, there we go. Alright, all nice, all good. So once we're inside of SteamVR, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into AMS2, of course. And just click on this. Bring that out. Put it here. Okay, there we go. And then let me click on Automobilista 2. So I'm just going to go to the, before we do that, I'm going to go inside of the video settings, of course, because we need to bring it back to 100%. Okay, so we have 100%, so it's all good. No, sorry, this is SteamVR Home. AMS2, so 60%, so let's bring it back to the original settings, which is much higher than the DPVR E4, by the way. Turn to home, and then let's launch it. Okay, there we go. All right, and then now I'm going to bring that down. The screen of AMS2 will come online. There we go. All right, I'm going to sit inside of the cockpit now. Alright, so it should be good. Single race, and then we'll do 10 laps. I think is more than enough to do a test. So we'll just save this to be the same. However, before we go, options, performance. Alright, so I have to restart it so that the changes take effect. Sorry. Let's go back in. I'm launching it now. So it will be launched in just a moment. I'm going to sit in my seat now.
Alright everybody, so I'm inside of my chair. So let me go into the game. Alright, need to recenter my view so I can see the UI. Alright, all good. So let's go to single race. Let's change driver. Let's go to Perez. There we go. Select 10 laps. Yes, all good. All right, let's restart this. Alright guys, so it's about to start. So I'm just putting my controller everywhere, away and stuff. Alright. Alright, let me just pause very quickly so I can put the controller away. Alright, there we go. Let me click on resume and we shall start. Yeah, I mean the difference is night and day. Really crazy, the difference. Now we're using the HP Reverb G2 and it's just really incredible. First of all, the graphics are so much better, and secondly, it can really handle things really much better. Look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. Alright, I got him there. I mean, the frame rates are so much better with the G2. Really incredible. And there aren't so many jagged edges and you know, and also remember guys that what I just did is I actually put the super sampling and the anti-aliasing higher also. I cranked it up and I also cranked up the SteamVR video settings as well. So, you know, we're actually running at much better settings. So pretty amazing considering that. Really incredible. Now I don't have a headache. Now I feel that everything's working okay. And there's a little bit of warping here and there. I do notice that. Like here, there's a little bit of loss of frames as well. But it's really the difference between the DPVR E4 and the G2 is night and day right now. The G2 is performing really well, I have to admit. Fourth gear.
So here, for example, there's a little bit of loss of frames as well, but it doesn't give me a headache. That's the difference. It's very bearable. So we're driving inside of Perez's car now, by the way, in the Red Bull. So it's pretty cool. I'm still very comfortable inside of the next level chair, next level racing chair, and next level racing rig with the G923. I got good height, good length for my legs, although it would have been better if I could make my legs longer, to be honest with you, stretch them out a bit more. It's a bit awkward to have them bent. It's a little bit awkward. All right. Got another 6 laps to go. And I honestly would be very happy to drive those six laps before the end of the race. Fourth gear for this one. Track limit, okay. Got a warning. Full throttle on this one. Amazing corner. Fifth gear. Fourth gear. Really trying to be a bit more aggressive. It can be the record of 159. I don't think I'll do on this lap though. But it really is a pure joy to be driving with the G2. You really look forward to the next lap and trying to break records and all that kind of stuff. You can see all the people around, all the trees are fine. All right, let's see if I can break the record on this lap. Another few turns. Last chicane. It would be nice. I think I will be able to. Yes, I have. So I've broken my own personal record, which is great. If you can go to the 149s now. Yeah, the G2 is just a marvel to drive with. I mean, it's really, really nice. Really amazing. Go, see if we can go in the 149. Seventh gear, eighth gear, another few corners. Just a little bit of warping here. We're not going to do it, never mind. That's a shame. Let's see if we can do in this lap. Seventh gear, eighth gear. .300 kilometers an hour almost. Just about to break it now. There we go. 310 kilometers an hour. Absolutely joy to drive with the G2. It's just really, really remarkable to be driving with this headset. It's gonna cost me a little bit. Some back markers. Gonna cost me, never mind. Still fastest lap. Let's see if we can make it in this lap. Alright, 300 kilometers now. Go. No! 7th gear. Still in 7th gear. Taking it to the limit here. Feels like you're gliding, it's really amazing. Doesn't even feel like you're driving. 5th gear, 7th gear, 8th gear. Flat out, 295 kilometers an hour. Another back marker. See if we can make it. 149. No, we cannot. We've got a fighter in front of us now. Probably be able to pass him now. Fifth gear, 6th gear, 7th gear. Still in 7, flat out. All right, let's see if we can do it in the 149s in this one. Oh no, we're not going to be able to, never mind. Last lap. Last couple corners, last chicane. Alright, there we go. All done. Absolutely amazing. A joy. 151.9, so that's my best lap time for the Belgian Grand Prix with the G2. Cool. Let me put the headset away now.
Alright guys, so there you have it, really. Absolutely amazing experience. I'm just going to give you my final thoughts in terms of let's get my phone. Okay. Alright, let me go back to the stream. Yeah, so absolutely amazing. Let me just open. Okay, let me just properties. All right, there we go. So I got the right mic on now. Sure. Let me just boom. All right, I got the right mic on and everything. So guys, basically all I can tell you is that the G2 can handle things just so much better. So what I'll do is I'll do another video during the week and I'll edit some of the footage that I did today. Because if it is possible to get the G2 still today, then I would actually seriously advise you to get it. Like, just call HP, ask them, hey, what's what, you know, in terms of their customer service and all this kind of stuff. Just call them, just ask them, hey, when, if I can I replace a part? When will you be, you know, stopping customer service, all this? Because honestly speaking, if I'm going to spend $600 or $549, I would spend the extra $50 for the G2. I just would. I don't care. It's so much. It's such a better headset. So that's basically that, guys. But you know, the DPVR E4 is not bad, but you're going to need a much more powerful computer, and also only get it really if it's really a huge risk to get the G2 in terms of customer service, changing parts. Then get the E4. But I would definitely get the E4 if I couldn't afford the Pimax Crystal. But if HP will still provide you good guarantee, replacement parts and whatever, then I would get the G2 instead. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video live stream with the various different testing that we've done. And thank you very much for watching the replay, for spending some time together. I will talk to you in another stream very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.